Hi friends, welcome back to Hang On Studies. Today we are going to learn first poem of English Yog Bharati Class 11th Maharashtra Board textbook, which is The Cherry Tree, जिसके poet है Ruskin Bond, Sir Ruskin Bond. So, what is Cherry Tree all about? What does it give you an idea with its title? Cherry Tree, यानी एक पेड़, चेरी का पेड़, बेरीज आती है उस पर. Okay, so let us start with some introduction to its poet Sir Ruskin Bond. So Ruskin Bond was born in Kasauli, Himachal Pradesh in 1934. Ruskin Bond has written hundreds of short stories, essays, novels, and more than 30 books for children. His first novel, The Room on the Roof, written when he was 17, received the John Llewellyn Rice Memorial Prize in 1957. He has also published two volumes of autobiography scenes from a writer's life and The Lamp of Lit. Sorry, The Lamp is Lit. Lit means lighten up. Jal raha hai, lamp jal raha. Okay. A collection of essays and episodes from his journal. In 1992, he received the Sahitya Academy Award for English Writing in India. He was awarded the Padma Shri in 1999. Ruskin Bond lives with his adopted family in Mussoorie, Uttarakhand. So it was the introduction about the poet of this poem, Cherry Tree, Sir Ruskin Bond, about his life, his lifetime achievements, as well as his two autobiographies. Now here comes the introduction to our poem, The Cherry Tree. It's all about poets' ecstasy. Ecstasy, this word will come further too. That's why I'm telling you its meaning first only. Like feeling very happy or being very happy like that. So about poet's ecstasy over a tree which he planted, which took 8 years to grow. He's expressing his wonder at the ways of nature and how the cherry blossoms are fragile and quick to fall. The tree gives him immense joy as he can see stars and the blue sky through dapple green leaves. So here, it's a short idea about the poem. It's just like imagining the plant which we have planted like few years prior, and when it has grew up, we are enjoying its all benefits and we are feeling proud that yeah, we sown the seed. Okay, so let's start with the poem Cherry Tree. 8 years have passed since I placed my cherry seed in the grass. Must have a tree of my own, I said, and water it once and went to bed and forgot. But cherries have a way of growing, though no one's caring very much or no. Now he says 8 साल हो चुके हैं, 8 years have passed since I placed my cherry seed in the grass. उसने मतलब उन्होंने सॉरी रस्किन बॉन्ड सर ने जब वो छोटे थे, he planted a cherry tree seed. So 8 years has passed. Now must have a tree of my own, he said. He was feeling like that and watered that tree always once he went to the bed and forgot. But cherries have a way of growing, though no one's caring very much or knowing. कोई उसकी केयर नहीं करता ज़्यादा और किसी को पता भी नहीं था, but they have their own way to grow. And suddenly that summer, near the end of May, यानी end of May, summer है ना, so I found a tree had come to stay. He says I've seen a tree coming to stay. Stay means here personification is used. Okay, रहने के लिए एक पेड़ आ चुका था. So then it was a very small 5 months child. Now here see, in the end of May he sees that the tree was 5 months old, 5 months young child, very small child. It means he must have planted that seed or that has started to grow in some January or Feb. Okay, so then he describes the condition of the tree like lost in tall grass running wild. Goats ate the leaves, the grass cutter sky, split it apart, and a monsoon blight shriveled the slender stem. Even so, next spring I watched three new shoots grow. The young tree struggled upward thrust its arms in a fresh fierce lust for light and air and sun. Now what does he describes? He describes about the struggle of that small cherry tree, young 5 months young cherry tree. He was between the long grass. अब grass बढ़ चुकी है तो of course हम बुलाते हैं ना grass cutter को grass काटने के लिए. तो scythe, the word scythe used is the instrument which is used by grass cutter for cutting the scythe. So he survived when that scythe was also went around him, around it. Sorry. Also some blight, monsoon blight, some insects are there which are cause damage to the plants. Even then it survived, and also that slendering stain shriveled over there. What is shriveled? Dried up, dry ho chuki thi. But then also in next spring he watched that three new shoots grew up, and he says that young trees struggle for coming and growing for the light, air and sun. So here its arms in a fresh fierce lust, yani it was growing to be like it was growing for gaining more sunlight, more air. Water of course was coming somehow, but light, air, how would it come? So he grew up. Okay, I could only wait as one who watched wandering while time and the rain made a miracle from green growing pain. Like for like you have sown the seed, you can just water it, you can't do a magic. So same thing is told by Ruskin Bond. He says I have I'm seeing he's wandering, he's spectating that particular plant, how is it growing. And the time, the rain, the sunlight made a miracle green growing pain. Like although it was having many pains, like the struggles which were given, like like grass cutter sky, then blossom blight. Also about he was struggling for the air and sunlight and this the sunlight, but he grew up with pain. And then next year he went to spend a season in Kashmir, like trip के लिए गए थे Kashmir. Then when he came back thinner, rather poor, like he describes himself, he became thinner and poor, but he shows here some like opposition दिखा रहे हैं. मैं भले poor जैसा दिख रहा हूँ पतला होने के बाद, but richer by a cherry tree at my door. The small 5 months cherry tree when grew up big, he says that tree made him rich. And why so? Because it was 6 feet high cherry tree on his door with unbelievable like berries were also there on that cherry tree, ripened and jeweled in the sunlight, in the sun. They were totally like खाने के लिए पूरे पक चुके, बस खाना बाकी था. Then hung from a branch just one. He was seeing that berry hanging on that branch. And next year there were blossoms, small, pink, fragile, quick to fall at the merest breath, the sleepiest breeze. He says, but थोड़ी सी हवा, जो blossoms आ चुके थे ना उस पर चेरी ट्री पर, थोड़ी सी हवा से वो पिंक फ्रेजाइल यानी क्विक, हल्के से जैसे स्लीपीएस्ट एंड हल्की सी हवा अभी आ जाए तो वो गिरेंगे, लाइक दैट, क्विक टू फॉल, है ना. देन आई ले ऑन द ग्रास एट ईज, looking up through leaves at the blue blind sky, at the finches as they flew and flitted through the dappled green, while bees in an ecstasy drank of nectar from each bloom, and the sun sank. Now what does he say? He laid down, सो गया, grass पर सो गया, just looking towards the cherry tree. He could see the blue sky, blind sky, and some flinches. Flinches means bird, that type of birds, which are flying through the dappled green leaves, and also some bees which were trying to which were drinking the nectar from the bloom. And while he was spectating, while he was seeing that, while he was enjoying to see that blind sky, cherry tree, dappled green leaves, then also the like flinches, also some bees drinking nectar, the sun sank, and swiftly the stars turned into the sky, and night हो गई, रात हो गई, and stars, चांद आ चुके थे, and moon moths and singing crickets. Now these are the insects, moon moths and crickets, which come at the night, of course. And yes, he says he was also there, and praised night and stars and tree. He praised night, that stars, and of course who made that stars look more fruitful, more like glowing for him, more like और ज्यादा अच्छे उसे लग रहे थे. उसके पीछे like रात रोज होती थी, तारे रोज आते थे, स्टार्स रोज आते थे, पर आज क्यों स्पेशल लगा? Because he was seeing that cherry tree. Through that cherry tree he was looking towards the sky. The small cherry tree grown by me, he says with immense pleasure, proud that the seed which he sown, the small seed, has grown to a big tree. So this was the journey, or this was his overall observation of growing a cherry tree. Of who's? Ruskin Bond, Sir Ruskin Bond, a great poem writer, poet, sir. So here we are over with this poem. Basically in this poem they have given about the observation of Sir Ruskin Bond for that tree, like observing from its primary stage to the end and enjoying its benefits, eating berries, of course. Okay, and here are some exercise of brainstorming. So after you do it, let me know if you have any doubt. Okay, so here we are done with this poem, cherry tree. Of course icebreakers will solve. So here they say, actually ये पहले solve करने चाहिए, but that you get idea, I am telling you it now. So trees are revered because revered means why trees को इतना क्यों मान दिया जाता है, पूजा क्यों जाता है? तो reason is they give us joy, of course, they give us oxygen. So second sentence you can add is they give us oxygen. बिना oxygen के how can we live? They give us medicines, many Ayurvedic medicines, or many parts, like parts नहीं बोल सकते. What is the perfect word for it? The chemicals used are bought out from some trees like oak and all. Then also it is a beautiful creation of God. Of course you spent many holidays in the nature, in the like हम बोल सकते nature की झोली में जाके बैठते हैं. You want like hill stations and all. So trees maintain balance of ecosystem. Of course it maintains balance of ecosystem. So here we are done with our 5, like one was given, more 4 sentences. Then we'll come, I'll give you answers for sure, like for that. So no, okay, you solve it, and we'll see. If you have any doubt, so please comment to me, and for sure I'll make the video for you for this all exercises. And if you like this video, so please like my video, and if you are new to my channel, so please like and subscribe and spread, like share this channel so that everyone can get more and more knowledge. Thank you. So here we are done with cherry tree.